Good morning, Paul Georgie from Allendale. It's January 22nd, Tuesday morning. We've got the inauguration and the MLK holiday out of the way, and the markets are stronger. We've got corn, soybeans, wheat, all higher here this morning, but in a very narrow trading range most of the night. They opened strong and stayed in that range. The factors I think that are impacting us here today is the weather in South America. Certainly a focus here, and Argentina got some rain over a small portion of the growing area. The next 10 days looks to be dry, and some flare-ups of heat during that period of time in the high 80s, low 90s. Not especially a problem, but an eye has got to be focused on that, because we're looking for South America to fill up some of the needs that we have here in due to the loss of production that we had here in the U.S. So that's a major focus, getting traders excited. We also had the CFTC release their commitment to traders report, showed that funds increased long positions by 26,736 on the managed side of money. They also increased their soybean long positions by 6,184. So maybe a change in the trend. We've seen since September a continued decline in long positions by funds. This is providing some hope that maybe the funds are going to be coming back in. We did see a lot of index fund rebalancing here last week, and I think that could be a reason to see some of the large open interest increases in the index funds. But all in all, a sign of hope, giving us some strength here this morning as well. We have seen a breakout technically in a few of the contracts. Some of the wheat contract, for instance, and the bean oil took out last week's resistance. Corn, soybeans still holding last week's highs, not able to get through that as of yet. The other news, demand side of the equation, thinking that China could be back in buying some more U.S. beans as their crush margins have improved considerably, and they will likely be looking for some more soybeans. Also a concern that Brazil has overbooked their port capacity now, that they will not be able to get the beans shipped out as quickly as thought. So there's hope that world buyers will come back in and buy from the U.S. We did have a few tenders in wheat overnight. All of those went somewhere else, other origins other than the U.S. So still not a very good sign for improving exports as these tenders go to other countries. We've also tightened up the price difference between the U.S. corn and South American corn. We're about $8 to $10 still higher priced here in the U.S., but with transportation, that brings us into a much more competitive value here in the U.S. So certainly watching and waiting to see if we can get some export business, especially for corn, and possibly more for soybeans this week as we move through the week. Watch the technical action as we go on through the week here. If we can take out last week's highs, we certainly could see some more technical buying develop above those levels. So watch that closely. Stay in touch with Allendale's research on that information. In the livestock trade, it's been a free fall there in price. Technical liquidation in the cattle complex, and that liquidation in the cattle has caused pressure in the pork complex as well. Cutout values continue to be down sharply. Friday we've seen choice beef down 236, select down 175. Pork cutout values were down 25 cents. The market is extremely oversold, and would expect a bounce here at any time. But my experience in the cattle do this kind of free fall, you got to be very careful about trying to pick bottoms and use risk management to control that, because as the liquidation occurs, it can be fast and furious. In the pork, expect cash prices to be a little firmer today. The extreme cold weather that we've got across the upper Midwest is going to slow down movement of live hogs, which could provide some support to the futures markets this morning as we see higher cash prices today. If you got any questions, give us a call. I want to remind everybody that we've got the Allendale conference coming up here on Friday, starting at around 1 o'clock. Registration starts at noon. It'll be a Friday afternoon, Saturday morning meeting. We look forward to as many as possible there. We've got a great crowd so far. A few seats still available, so you get your reservations by going to our website, or just give us a call and we'll make sure we've got a space set aside for you. So if you got any questions, give us a call at 800-262-7538. We wish everybody a very successful trading day, and I will talk to you tomorrow morning. Thank you.